guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we're gonna do a mukbang with Little Caesars pizza
and Chick-fil-A.
Yes.
Yes, we eating today.
We're hella hungry today. We're gonna give you guys a story time of how me and her met in high school.
I was about to say middle school, dude.
I wish we would have been in middle school because I would have been lit. Like, you know, more years of friendship. But we had this one friend in high school that she wanted pizza, but she didn't want cheese or tomato. Like, ew. She just wanted bread.
We were literally order pizza. We would be sitting by the portables, order pizza. We'd give her a slice. She'll take the slice, right? Take everything off and eat just the bread. Like the bread.
Like, is that even pizza?
Right. She's like, because I can't eat tomato sauce. Because she don't like it.
What the fuck did you love
I'm like,
pizza?
how do you even eat pizza then? Why would you say you love pizza but you're not eating it how you should?
Anyways.
But I never understood it. But
I had like a history with that girl. Like she treated me like shit. And when I finally noticed, like, I mean, I had the balls to stand up for myself, I treated her like shit and she didn't like it. And she would tell on me with everybody. Like everybody, I mean everybody. Like her sister, the principal, her wannabe friends, because they didn't even consider her as a friend, but whatever, that's not my problem.
Her sister, one time I think we were leaving school, went straight up to her saying, so, oh, you're talking about my sister, talking about how she like walks or whatever, some type of way.
And then at the end,
like she couldn't say it herself, that she had to get her senior sister to come say it.
And at the end, like the sister, like I told everything, like what she did to me to the sister, and the sister ended up like understanding me, being on my side technically. She's like, she accepted, oh yeah, my sister can be like this and that, you know. And I was like you see, like even her sister accepted it. I was kind of like mean, and you know, she was really like rude. And you know, I know we were in high school, but like me trying to be mature and confronting her, she would always walk out.
And there was times like we would sit in the same table. We would be in history class. I think it was first period, because we had first period together, and then second because we had PE second, which is how we met, by the way. But yeah, she would always like write, like she would sit across from me and Diana was next to me. She would write me notes, like talking like mad shit about her. I'm just like,
yeah, and she told me like literally,
and I told her,
she passed me the freaking
I passed
letter.
her the note. When she turned around, I'm like, look, like it was so awkward because it's like I was friends with her because I was trying to be cool, but then you know her too because she's next to me.
Me
so I
and
was like
her
in an
already
awkward
besties.
situation, like what do I do?
Okay, so how we met. So,
Give us a minute.
West Prep. That's the name of the school. It's an elementary, middle, and high school. So it wasn't like a very big high school. So like everybody knew everybody. And since I was new that year, there was a lot, like that year, a lot of people were new in high school. For that same year, sophomore year, I wasn't the only, I thought I was the only one, but I wasn't the only one. So my first period, we had first period together, and literally like, I think we were like, Mr. Isham brought us in groups, right? For some project. Yeah. And like,
she sat like a table literally
like all the way over there.
The far end.
And then when I would see her, she would have this face. The bitch face.
I literally sat with like,
I was scared.
I sat with like dudes. I sat with this weird dude who it looked like he didn't even like girls, because I would try to ask him for like a piece of paper or like something.
Oh.
Jesse?
Oh yeah, I know.
It's like, he got on my nerves sometimes, because like you would try to ask him something, it's like he didn't want to talk to you. He'll always be like this on his binder and like, I'm like, okay. And then I sat with some other weird dudes. And it was so awkward for me, literally.
Yeah. So we just started talking there. Dude, I feel like we clicked since the beginning. Like, her bitch face like went away when we started talking. They're like, hey, this and that.
Because I'm a friendly person. I have a mean face, but I'm a friendly person when she talks to me.
I'll do another video for this, but I had barely returned back from Mexico. Because, like, 2011, like, my whole family, like, we left to Mexico for, like, 4 years. So I went to school over there. So that was me coming back from Mexico. And I didn't forget English, but it was, like, still, like, you know, I would stutter a little bit. And so, yeah, I was kind of scared on the first day. And, yeah, I met her. And then Literally, we had the next period together was PE.
PE.
And then, we had like, no, my locker was like really far away from you guys', huh?
Yeah, because I was next to
Heather.
we're next to this girl, you know, as a name by Heather now.
Heather.
My PE locker is literally probably like next to hers, or like it was mine, someone else's, and then hers, and then Diana's was far away. But you know, she came to ours, so we shared lockers because I know you guys, you know, girls share your lockers, so you know they knew my combination, whatever. I had nothing to hide in there, you know, whatever they wanted in there, but. So we all shared lockers, so she wouldn't have to go all the way to the far end. She would just come into mine or Heather's. And then we went from there, and then we had PE with that girl too, with the one that wanted to talk all that mess about her.
Yeah, that one girl that talked shit about me.
Yeah, and it just, you know, it all started good. Like the year was good, but when the guy that she liked, I guess, liked her.
Yeah, the guy she liked me, and the guy right now, he's like, obviously, you know, he's more mature now. He knows about all that shit. But
in a relationship taken.
But back then in sophomore, he was like really innocent. Like I don't know how to say it. Like not innocent, but like he wasn't
just
like
kept to himself.
Yeah, like you know. And it was kind of like his first time approaching a girl like that. So he was trying to like, he liked me. Like it was obvious. He told everybody. Well, them, Eileen and Heather. But the other bitch found out that he liked me, so this bitch went and asked him out, and they started going out, and they would like, she literally would grab him and kiss him in front of me. That shit was the weirdest shit ever.
She would say, "Oh, I'm wearing his jacket." Like nobody cared you're wearing his jacket, okay? Nobody even wants his jacket.
Everybody knew she was going out with him because of desperation. Whatever. That's my opinion.
It's because like he would like so many girls, but I guess some just didn't feel the same, right? And so when he liked her, you know, she found out, so I guess she went for it. Because, oh, why are they always liking Diana or something like that?
Yeah, know? She was like fucking...
I'm like, dude, stop being a hater.
Yeah, she literally would be like, she's una presumida porque siempre trae esto y lo otro. And I'm like, bitch, like, I'm just chilling.
Right. And it would suck sometimes. We would all work on projects together. Me, her, that girl, I'm not sure what I want to call her, but her, and then the guy. We'll just call him C.
C. Yeah, C.
Literally. So we would all be working outside because they're like, oh, you could go anywhere you want to work. Because I think we were making like a film or something. So we had iPads. Had like that burger.
Yes, look at this. Wow. With the freaking sauce in there.
If y'all was craving Chick-fil-A, please go today because it's Saturday, so it's open.
Yeah, y'all know Sunday closes.
Don't crave it on Sunday.
Yeah, because that bitch is closed.
But yeah, so we would work on the school projects, and you know, she would be by him. I would sit with her next to the lockers, and she'll just be like flirting with him and doing all this, you know, all this stuff in front of us.
Yeah.
But mostly her, because, you know, I didn't care for him like that. But it was weird. It was so weird. Because then she'll look at us, like she'll side-eye her. Oh, look. Oh, it smells
like se creía. Dude.
Yeah.
And I know this is like going a little bit forward, but there was a time where like she had an accident in school. Like an accident, like not the pee accident, no, but like she was like on the desk. I wasn't there. I was not there. Heather and her were there. So
give me a minute. Me and Heather and what do we call this girl? Yeah.
You guys put her name, the bitch that bullied me. Well, I guess. Let's just do their initials.
She's another C.
Oh yeah. Vidrio.
Yeah, okay, so Vidrio, okay.
Vidrio, we'll put her.
Vidrio, we're gonna call her that. If you get it, then you know Vidrio. But so me, Vidrio, and Heather, we were in Spanish class. I think we were in Spanish class. I think it was 6th. I don't know. It was 10th grade. I think I probably had it like 4th period or something. I think the bell had rang, right? It was time for us to leave class to go to our next class. So you know how they have the 2 desks? They have like, you know how they make them in rows, but these were in pairs. So you sat by a partner. So there's a desk over here where it's easier for you to get out. But if you're in the other one, you have to like, you know, have your leg out and jump out.
Yeah.
So I guess Vidrio was in that chair. She was at the far end. I don't know who she sat with. I guess she was trying to get out. I don't know if her leg was like how she did it. I don't know if it got caught when she was trying to get out. She fell with the whole desk.
Oh my god. And keep in mind, ella está like, she's like not okay with her legs.
She, you know, I don't know if she had like an accident or was
yeah, but it's like she had a disability already with her legs.
Yeah. So you know, and sometimes she'd be shaky a little. She'll be like she'll shake. So I don't know if like her trying to get out the desk, like, you know, something. I don't know what happened.
Affected her more, or like,
yeah,
you know,
just got caught or was rushed and tried to get out, and it just didn't go that way. So yeah, Vidrio.
You know what?
Failed.
I remember it was superhero day at school because I remember when Heather told me about it. She was like telling me in the hallway, and I remember she was dressed as like a Batman girl. Batgirl or some shit, or whatever you want to call it. But she had like a Batman shirt. So I remember it was like superhero or some shit like that day.
Yeah, I think it was like Spirit Week that
something,
time.
yeah.
Yeah. So she had fell. And I'm gonna be honest, I laughed, but not at the moment. I was low-key, like, I felt bad. I did feel bad for her because, one, if I fell, the embarrassment, honestly, like, everybody, like, watching you fall, and then, you know, like, everybody's gonna be talking about that, and then you come back the next day and people already knew you fell. That low-key is scary for me, but I felt bad for her at the moment. You know, we did go up and, like, help her, you know. Somebody got there before we did, but, you know, we were there, and I think me and Heather took her to the, what do you call it? To the, I was gonna say emergency room, but
to the nurse's office.
To the nurse's office, yeah, we had took her to the nurse's office.
What period was this? Because
I'm not sure. It was 10th grade, right?
Yeah, so it was like, I feel like it was in before 4th or 5th, no?
I think it was like, oh, it was 5th. I think.
Yeah, because
I think we had PE. No, PE. We had that class, and then we had lunch
because
after.
yeah, because 3rd period I had Mr. Kappa, because you know art is so like far away. So I remember coming back to the hallways from his class. So yeah, it was like 3rd period, I think. Yeah.
So yeah, so she, you know, we took her to the nurse's office. I think she went home because she said she hurt her leg pretty bad. So she went home. We just went on with our merry day. Right? We can't do nothing. We did text her to see if she was okay, and we just.
Dude, everything was cool there. So when she came back to school, I don't know how long she took, like, recovering for her to be okay to come back to school. But when she came back to school, oh yeah, when we came back to school, oh my god, she couldn't walk right. She had the little thing para recargarse to lean on. I don't know what they're called.
Crutches?
I guess, but she had one like you can lean. It had
the
wheels.
walkers. The walkers.
Yeah, the walker. So obviously we had 1st period together, and then we all had 2nd period, right? But from our 1st period class to 2nd period, so we had to walk all the way to the gym, and it's pretty far. So
they let us like 2 minutes early to walk.
Yeah, the teacher would let her go 2 minutes early to walk, make it over there on time. But she would like told me the first time, hey, can you somebody come with me so they can help me work my stuff? And I like obviously volunteered. So the teacher would always let me and Vidrio early. But this bitch literally would yell at me in front of everybody, like, oh, pick that up, why did you drop that, or this and that, grab it like this, like, you know, and laughing. She would do it, and I'll be like, okay, you know what, she's going through a time where she's like, you know, she feels like she can't do shit, so, you know, she's getting like desperate or, you know, like angry. Like, I understand. But dude, literally, she was all better, and she would like still act like she couldn't like do shit, and she would still yell at me and stuff, literally, and everybody would just look at her.
She would always take her.
Yeah.
Always. I don't know if there was a time that she got mad at her.
Yeah.
That I had to go with her. But you know, she didn't do that stuff to me. Not that I could recall. You know, but.
Only to me.
Yeah, mostly to her, I guess, porque le tenía coraje that, you know, probably C liked her.
Yeah.
So she just took it out on her.
Exactly. And that was like, me like being like that, I never said shit, you know? I never said shit. And then one time when we were in PE, dude, out of nowhere, dude, she slaps me. She's like, I'm playing. I'm just playing. And you know what I did? I grabbed her big head and I freaking pushed her contra locker. That shit was the funniest shit ever. That shit was the funniest shit ever. I pushed her with like,
I feel like
against
I
the locker.
remember.
I pushed her against the locker and she was like, oh my head. And I'm like, bitch, well, I was just playing too. Like, dude,
No, take
I
it.
remember that shit.
Just like remembering stuff like that in high school. It's funny, but then it's just like, I'm kind of glad we're not friends anymore in a way, because if the years passed, how would they be now?
Honestly, she was just too toxic
A little bit.
as a friend. Like, and then it was just, so after that, I think C broke up with Vidrio, you know?
Yeah.
That was Dunzo. Like, you know, like,
And then C went on to the next.
Yeah.
Went on to Heather, no?
oh. I'm telling you, C just was
C
going.
couldn't get with her, so
Yeah,
he
so
went to Heather.
yeah, so me, C, Heather, and us two were all a squad, a group.
Literally, the best in the West.
But, and everybody knew that. After that, Vidrio stopped hanging out with us, so she would hang out with these two other girls. They were so girly, these other two girls.
Let's just say J and F.
Yeah, they didn't like, they didn't want to be, they didn't want her to be around them, but
They just felt bad for her,
Mm-hmm.
so they just kept her there. But J and F, I guess they were family. No, they were related.
Really?
I feel like they were cousins or something. I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
If you are, then I will. If not, then no. But they always wanted to be like, I felt like they kind of felt like they were like the popular type of squad.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I don't mind. They were pretty. I ain't hating.
Yeah, like they got ready every day.
You know, I ain't got a problem with them, but I ain't got time waking up at 4 in the morning or whatever to do my
Like
hair,
for
do
you,
my makeup.
the one video where Cassie, whatever her name is, she literally has her alarm ringing at 4 a.m. to get ready
Oh yeah.
for Nate.
I cannot do that. I wake up and just probably do my hair so I won't look
Only
that
like
bad.
Fridays, I will wake up at 5 a.m. to straighten my hair and do my makeup.
I'm gonna be honest. There was times I would do my makeup at night and sleep with it. I would just sleep like this. I would sleep up to not mess up my
I'm
makeup.
fucking
So I
dead.
could have time in the morning to
That
like,
shit
you
is
know,
funny as fuck.
shower at least and then do my hair. But I would do stuff like that.
That shit's
But
funny.
she would hang out with them because she had no one else to hang out with after it went down with us.
So yeah, we were hanging out, C, Heather, and us as a squad. But C, we told y'all like he was just like kind of like innocent, like he just didn't know what was going on. So like literally, if his friends would be like, "Oh, hit on her," he would, because he was, he was just like, oh, okay,
He wanted someone to love.
yeah. So he started like saying that he liked Heather, and it was kind of weird. Like we were just laughing about it. Like Heather, me, and Eileen were just laughing about it. And after that, they started like because I was there. They started telling him to hit on Eileen, but I don't know if he ever did tell her no. But yeah, I remember that.
No le gusté, guys.
Oh.
Tampoco me gustó, but who knows? But he never did that to me. Like, ever tried to, like...
Okay, so after that, I think junior year, we had like a English class together.
Yeah.
Me and him, and he would be like, sit next to me. So we'd be like, oh, we're best friends, And I'm like, oh, it'll make it awkward. But yeah. Hi, papi.
No.
Ya se tira el control.
He don't go to me. He goes, ay, vas con mamá.
Dale un
como si
fry,
no me
dale un fry.
conoces." Oh, okay. Okay, pues ya no estoy.
Mira, llévale control a tu papi. Llévale control porque van a ver la pelea. This is Liam. Liam, show your face. He just came for our food. He's moody because he just woke up.
Ay, pues, no me conoces.
You act like you never seen her before. Those are hers. Here. Done.
I could just reuse this ice. Y'all ever just reuse your ice?
Yes,
Oh, I do.
reuse.
Like, I think it's milking you. Head ass.
You're Hispanic. You refill your freaking
Refill
cup,
it.
okay? With like what you have at home.
I'm gonna be honest, at the gas station that by my mom's house,
Yeah.
where I was, we would always get like the Slurpees. Tell me why
I
we would
want a
always
Slurpee.
keep the cups. We probably
I want
have
a Slurpee.
like
Oh, we
40
do too.
cups.
We keep the.
We gotta have like 40 cups.
We go to Dutch Bros a lot or Starbucks. Well, not Starbucks, Dutch Bros.
The Dutch Bros, we keep those cups too.
Yeah.
And the lids.
Mm-hmm.
And then I make my own drinks. There was a time I made my own drink and I posted it in there and I just posted it on Snapchat like I did go to Dutch. I didn't.
Yes.
Come here, don't look at me, girl.
Yes. Oh, where were we on the story?
Oh, you said 11th grade?
Oh yeah. So the chiste es que no se ligó a nadie. He didn't go out with none of us. No, you don't even know what that is.
Where's your chicken?
You want pizza? Oh my god, I got pizza. Yeah, papi. Papi. Nacho. Nachito. Mira. Hey. Pizza. Pizza.
Let me get cheese. I forgot about the cheese piece.
It's pizza, papi. Okay, no. Anyway,
11th grade.
we'll go back to vidrio, like from 10th grade to all the way to senior year, how she did us wrong. But anyways, y'all know, like after 10th grade, she stopped talking to us, right? She stopped talking to us 10th grade, but we're talking about
We're talking about
C right now. Oh, cut that out. We're talking about C right now. Well, C finally found true love.
Yeah. I think he did like I before.
Really?
He found true love, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Because till this day, they're still together.
Mm-hmm.
But so C met I, but I think C already liked her before, but she didn't like him.
Yeah.
And then the years passed, and then
He
she
kind of got
liked him,
rejected.
and then he didn't
Yeah.
like her.
That's-
So it's like they missed each other.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess in
This is
11th
so
grade.
thick.
Literally, dude.
This is so thick, bro.
And then this thin motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. It's just cheese, that's fine. I don't like just cheese pizza. Honestly,
I do.
when some people just order cheese pizza, I'm like, bro. But, I mean, cada quien, bro.
Cada quien tiene sus preferences.
Mm-hmm. Whatever. But yeah. Okay, that's the end of C's story, love story. He gotta talk.
So he forgot about us.
Yeah, he forgot about us.
He literally like wouldn't message us anymore. He was so in love with his new love interest.
Mm-hmm.
That's just like forget the squad. So then there were 3.
Mm-hmm. Mm. You know, me and her became the bestest friends ever with Heather.
Yep.
Like, it was like even after high school, everybody knew that we were still gonna be together. You know.
Mm-hmm. We still were. We were rocking for a good since after high school.
Something happened. Well, a lot of things happened after high school. Life happened. So we were falling apart. And then we got back together. And then again, just recently,
Back and forth.
we're not talking to Heather anymore. And I think we think it's permanent. All right. It's permanent. Like
Sometimes I wish it's not.
yeah.
Because I still care for Heather.
Yeah, we
still
always
care for
will.
her.
Like we're not gonna sit here and be like, oh, we.
Like wish her bad or nothing.
Yeah,
Because
no.
I'm gonna be honest, she did help me a lot. Because there was times I would struggle, and she was always there for me, just like for her too. And I would be there for them too, like with anything.
And I'm not saying this was my fault, her fault, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna be specific, but it's like I'm saying we learn from things and we mature. So it's like we don't always take the best decisions, in situations. So it's like I'm not ashamed to be like, oh, I did this or that, Things happen and that's what it is.
Time to move on.
Time to move on. I need some Chick-fil-A. But yeah. But that happened.
Chick-fil-A will always be there for you no matter what, except on Sundays.
Yes. Sundays, but
And Sundays is when I need you the most.
But yeah, but me and her since sophomore year. That was 2014.
For real?
Yes, 2014.
Damn, dude. And we're in 2022, so now it's like, when I think of it, it's like, geez, dude.
8 years. Dude, it goes by so fast. I feel like it was like just months ago when we graduated.
It's about to be 5 years since we graduated in June. I was about to say July. June
14th.
June 14th.
June 14th. Yes, we remember.
2017, y'all.
We still remember, bro.
We were the best, let me tell y'all that.
Yes.
It was awesome.
Oh, yeah.
I think we were the...
We had the most popular kids, too, in our class. Like, yeah, we was just there.
Literally, we were known.
Yes.
We was known. Not saying we were popular, but we were known.
We were known.
But I think we were the class, the whole class graduated, too.
Well, yeah.
There was a time where 100%.
Yeah, 100%.
Everybody
graduation
graduated.
and 100% college acceptance rates.
Pero chingados, no fui. I didn't want to go.
Yeah, I did.
She did.
If y'all don't know, I have a degree in early childhood education.
She do. And I congratulate her. I didn't feel like college because I feel like school was
Nothing wrong with not going to college.
Yeah, don't judge me, y'all, but I didn't want that. I'm just working and stacking my money right now. I got places to be, and I don't know where I'm trying to be.
Bro,
I'm trying to be somewhere.
whatever you gotta do, whatever you want to do. Like, honestly, there's people that didn't go to college that are making hella money. There's people that did go to college and are making hella money.
And or not. But you know, that's for everybody.
It's hard, bro. Whatever. But yeah, we were just always hanging out. Dude, the last day, I think it was the last day, the dean, I was running away from her because I would never go, because we wore uniform, but I would never go like with my uniform. We couldn't do leggings, and I was going leggings or joggers.
If you get caught, you get caught. If you don't, then you had a good day.
I would run from the dean, literally run. Like, I would run to the restroom, run through the hallways. One time she caught me. She's like, your name or your student ID, miss, or whatever. Your name. And I gave her a different name. She's like, I want to go to the office right now. I didn't go to the office. I went straight to my classroom. And that's what I did. But the last day she caught me at the cafeteria. And that day, when we were seniors, I had half days because I didn't need to take 7 classes the whole day, you know? So I could leave literally before lunch.
I could have done that too, but I didn't want to walk home. So I just took the student aid classes so I could bus it home. Yeah, I'm with one. I don't care.
So basically, the dean caught me that day because I was gonna leave home, but then these Heather and Aileen were like, "Oh, stay for lunch. Come on, no, don't go."
Because I mean, at least stay for lunch and then you could go home.
Bitch.
You know? At least, because we still kept going. You know.
I go inside, literally open the damn door, and the first person I make eye sight with is the damn dean. Like,
everybody hated her.
And I went like this. I don't know why I did this, but I went like this, and she hella came to me. She was like, "Go to the office." And she's like, I stayed in in-house.
I remember one time she caught me. Obviously, I didn't run like this girl right here, but I was wearing pants. I was wearing black pants. They looked like jeans, but they weren't jeans because they were like stretchy. But she was looking at the costura, the sewing thing. The costura was yellow. The stitching was yellow. So she's like, "Oh, are those jeans?" I was like, "No." She's like, "Oh, you could see the stitching that they look like jeans." I'm like, "These are stretchy. I need you to go to the office." So I got sent to in-house.
Bruh.
I was so embarrassed, dude, because it was 11th grade, I think. 11th grade. And I got sent to in-house. So I was already grown and stuff. So it's like you got people that you're friends with, they see you because they make you walk like this with your arms crossed in the lunchroom.
And basically,
and you sit with like middle schoolers and
it's just middle schoolers that go to in-house. Like you'll never see a high schooler, you know, because
not that much.
Yeah, because we're like cool, you know, with everybody, with the teachers, even like the custodians. We're cool with them, you know.
Yeah.
So when if a high schooler goes into in-house, you're literally gonna be the only high schooler there for the day. And I was the only one for the day when I went.
Me too. I was full of middle school kids, and it was so embarrassing for me. She would try, like the lady, Miss Crump, I think it was.
Yeah, I think her name.
She was so nice. She was the sweetest, honestly. At first, I thought she was mean because how she talked, but I was her student aide first period. Was it for 12th grade? I think it was.
Oh, yeah.
For senior. And you know, I would just go get the papers from the dean's office and then just go get the kids, you know, tell them, oh, they need to go to in-house, take their stuff, blah, blah. But I was so embarrassed when I had got into in-house because one time we went to lunch and I had to cross my arms. I was the only high school there. And so you see all your friends in the table eating together, and I'm over here getting my lunch and eating with like middle schoolers. And it was so awkward because I didn't talk to nobody.
Yeah.
But you know, she would try to be nice to me. She's like, oh, this is probably like the first time. I'm like, yeah, I'm a little nervous too because it's like, I'm not going to say I don't want to get in trouble. I don't. But it was just embarrassing for me because the only high school there and then full of little kids, like middle school kids.
When I walked in there for in-house, well, literally her desk is like right by the door. So when I walked in there, she went like this and she was like, what is a beautiful high school student doing in this room? And I was like, oh, my uniform, you know, dress code. She was like the nicest way. She was like, oh, like you don't need to be in here with these kids, like literally doing like with these middle school kids. And I'm like, I know. Like,
she was the sweetest. And I'm gonna be honest, when that day happened to me, tell me why I was sitting at the table doing my work because that's all you do. You sit in house for hours doing schoolwork.
Do you have homework? Anything?
Yeah, homework.
You do it.
So I was doing that. Tell me why? Because I was so embarrassed. I felt like crying.
Bruh.
And dude, I was so grown. I was crying because I was like the first time I think I felt like I got in trouble because this dress code.
You know me too because
and I felt like crying, dude. Because she was like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, and I was like upset. Like I got mad, and when people ask you, "Are you okay?" and then you feel like crying, dude. That kind of like hit me because I'm like, why did she ask me that?
Yeah, when like you're like angry or whatever, and like you just stay quiet because if like the moment you open your mouth, like tears are just
gonna cry, dude. And I literally wanted to cry because I didn't want to be there. And the thing is that Dean, the next day, we were getting off the bus, like the school bus, and she checks, you know, everybody is going there. She had seen me, and then she looked at me. She's like, "You're not wearing the pants." I said, "No, these are regular pants." She's like, "Okay." So she remembered who I was, trying to make sure I wasn't wearing those pants again. But you know, I would wear those pants. I would just try to be away from her, or I would cover them with my jacket, and then walk away. You know, but when I got caught and stuff like that, not because I was doing it on purpose, but you know, they were black pants.
Yeah, no, but she was like, honestly, like, look,
she was rude. No one
she
liked
was
her.
rude. Yeah, no one liked her. It's not just us being like rebellious in high school. Like, no, like honestly, she was like really mean and she was everything. Like everybody said it, everybody. But you know what? Something I do understand is like she's a woman and she wanted to be taken more seriously. You know, because a lot of kids, middle school especially, they wouldn't take they don't take teachers seriously. So I feel like she had to stand her ground, be like the way she was with her attitude for us to take her seriously. And we
true.
You know, and we did. You know, we were like, dang, there comes a demon, we would hide her, she'd run, whatever it was. So I applaud her for that. But honestly, she was a bitch.
She really was.
She was a bitch.
No one liked her. They liked the dude more. There was two deans.
Oh yeah, there was two
Mr.
deans.
Bachman?
Yeah.
He was the bald one. The bald one.
They're both bald. The other one?
The lady wasn't bald.
No, there's another one. He was like the assistant or some shit. I'll show you the yearbook right now. But yeah,
but he was more cooler.
Yeah, well, no,
he wasn't that. He was a little strict.
He was mean though, but still. But then he became the assistant principal, and he was like all of a sudden, oh, like, you know, like really sweet and stuff. So I'm just saying, like, I feel like when you do become a dean, you gotta like be like, I guess you do have to actually like obligated to be like strict and like, you know, this and that for kids to listen to you.
To listen, yeah. Because middle school never listened, dude. When people would go, like the teachers would go to like these meetings and stuff. There was a teacher that told us that she had another teacher from a different school. I asked her, what school you go to? And she said, oh, I teach at West Prep. And the lady went like, West, huh?
Oh my.
We were badly, we were like a bad school to everybody.
But now it's like good, dude. Like after us, dude. Like
kind of
because
you heard that shooting. Did you hear that someone know that they brought like a gun into the school?
Oh yeah, it was on the news.
My little sister said that she went on the bus with that girl that had brought the gun.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that it was two girls.
Dude, like you see all this shit on the news and you think it, like, you know, it's never gonna happen around you, but it does happen around you. Like it's so crazy, dude. It's so crazy. Once you're experimenting it, you think it's like, damn, this is happening everywhere, even to like me, you know? It's so bad.
I'm just like they have the good moments, The high school part, it was good.
Remember the lockdown we had, dude? We had a lockdown, dude. Literally the whole day
Until 6 o'clock, no?
Yeah, 6 p.m. Literally, it was dark already outside when our parents came to pick us up like 7 p.m. And that, dude.
We were in the lunchroom.
Yeah, that day I had like church school, right? I feel like catecismo for those people that speak Spanish. My aunt calls me, right? The one that takes me to church school. She was like, "Oh, how are you gonna get to church school now?" And I'm like, "Really? You really concerned for church school when you're locked down because there could be a possible shooter around?" Literally,
and there was.
You're more concerned than me, like trying to make it a church school. How am I gonna get to church school? How are you gonna get to church school?
About her safety.
Oh my god.
Oh, sit up.
So it's like, dude, like so many things happen, but like I mean, we'll make another video for that because we don't make it that long. But yeah, that's how me and her met, dude. Like we're the bestest friends now. Like, you know, I have a child. Like nobody believed when we're like I'm pregnant. Nobody believed it. You know, nobody. Like
she would tell us. I'm gonna be honest. She would tell me and Heather.
Yeah.
But it's because she always said, "Oh, I'm pregnant." I'm like, for real? And then she'd be like, "No, I'm just kidding." She would always do that. So when she did. We didn't give a fuck at that time. We were like, nah, she's just probably playing with us. And then it turns out she was, because then you don't want to say that you ghosted us, huh?
Oh. Okay, we'll do another video for that.
Nah. You know, she had to take her time for that, you know?
Yeah, dude, like depression hit me so bad. And then it's like, I mean, I'm not saying I'm perfect, but there's things like we all in our group did. Like, you know, it's like, you know, like we weren't understanding each other, you know. Like me, I had different priorities at the time and they did, you know. Like me, like personally me, dude, like me spending $20 was a lot for me because I'm a big saver. Like, and then like my mom, my aunt, like they were always like, no, save. So it was like $20 for me was a lot. And then when they would kind of be like, oh, Diana, just $20, you know. But like,
it's because honestly, me, her, and Heather, we would go out everywhere. We would
but
go
it's like,
play
no,
arcades,
it's cool now, you know.
Eat.
But back then, it's like, it was so hard to explain that to each other, you know. Me, I had different priorities and they had different priorities at the time. And it's like, we're like, that's why it's like we were not clicking. We would kind of like, you know, be back and forth.
Yeah, and then obviously she had her reason why, you know. She had
and
to
that was one of the
something.
reasons. That was one of the reasons. But the main reason was because like it was bad depression and then like after that I became pregnant, and then after pregnancy like it was COVID, so it's like it was bad.
Anybody out here still like with the whole COVID stuff? I'm still out here living and I haven't caught it, and we're in 2022. I'm not putting it out there that I want to get it, but you know, I'm trying to be safe.
Well, guys, that was it for our video.
Hope you guys liked it. We would be coming up with the next video.
Yeah, we'll do another mukbang. Don't worry, guys. Food is not the problem. Like,
and it won't be Chick-fil-A.
We love food. We'll see what we can do. Maybe like Popeyes.
Oh yeah, we should try.
Popeyes.
If y'all out there, go to Popeyes and try those chicken nuggets.
Dude.
You know, we're not sponsoring, or you know, we're not sponsors or nothing.
Popeyes doesn't sponsor us, but
you can sponsor us, Popeyes, because we eat your food.
Yes.
But yeah, the chicken nuggets, fire, guys. It's fire. I can eat a bunch of those.
Yes. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching our channel.
And like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel so you can see more of us. Maybe next time we'll show Liam a little more. He just can't get food and bounce.
He peaced out. That's him. He just in his holler stage.
Yeah.
Bye.